But now we got cut this far apart. I gotta start figuring out how to put it back together to get everything where we want it. Well, I guess we got another little wrinkle in the dinkle here. Well, partly, since this does sit just this much higher, we're that much closer right here, which means we're gonna have to do some more work here than we originally expected, but that's all right. The biggest deal is with these, say, low-cost headers here, we already knew we were gonna have to modify this tube and get it over here out of the way for the steering arm. But the other problem is here. It runs right into the ear of the lower cover here for the transmission, for the cover of the converter. Don't remember the exact terminology for it. But these actually, some reason, are 2.5, and then they come down to 2 1/4, and we bought all 2.5-inch exhaust, figuring on these being 2.5. So we actually have less room for all this than what it shows here. And on this side, look how tight it is. It is so tight there. It's just barely any clearance at all. So we're going to have to stop and think about how we want to address this. Now the other thing is that is precious footwell room. So we need to figure out if we want to just lop these ears off and only use these 2 bolts and get it to clear here, or if we want to do any more adjustment to the headers to maybe bring it more forward and get it to drop down here a little bit more and give us more footwell room at the same time. Just have to figure out how much time I want to spend cutting and modifying these things. Well, it looks like we're going to end up actually cutting these up a little bit. I don't know how far we're going to go with it yet. Hopefully I can just cut the collector off here, tweak some things around, twist this a little bit, get it positioned where I wanted it, but I'm not highly optimistic that that's going to work, but we'll hope. We'll start cutting and see where we end up at with it. Might end up cutting this thing whole apart and completely making a whole new header out of it. We'll see. Well, that would get the exhaust pipe where we wanted. It doesn't give us the space for the string shaft. If this stuff was twisted this way, it would make a huge difference. Well, let's see if we can make that happen.
So here we are with our brand new header.
Not yet. Okay. So once we started cutting and looking at stuff, we obviously ended up taking it further than we hoped we would have to, but not really any further than I thought we'd end up having to. But now we got cut this far apart. I gotta start figuring out how to put it back together to get everything where we want it. We cut a little off the end of that, so it tips a little bit. Got a little bit of tweaking to do there. Close. should fall right there. It should fall right on there. Over here. And then should be perfectly lined up. I think that's probably going to work.
You think?
I think. All we're doing here is just doing something we think is going to work. Now I need to get this to line up. So now that we got it set up over there, kind of got the first two tubes in here. I know that this is going to work. I can actually work off of this cylinder head and then work until this fits into here and shorten that up a little bit, and same thing with the other one. And I should be able to do it on here and then go test fit it on the car rather than back and forth so much. Be a lot easier here. Yeah, we are back over here again because I wanted to make sure with, now that I know how I want this to sit, if it would clear the A-arm just fine. And we're going to take it up to the bump stop, make sure it has plenty of room there. Looks like we're going to be all right, so keep driving forward. Can't see a thing. Completely flying blind on that one. All right. Decided to put it back in the car because I had to get the collector tacked in a position to where I know where the last tube has to go, because the last tube's kind of got to squeeze into it, so the collector needs to stay in one position while I'm doing that. And it's so hard to work on the car. I want to work on the workbench, but we've got to do this in the car. I am absolutely not a professional TIG welder. The only thing I know about TIG welding I've learned just teaching myself. It's been an awful long time since I've done any TIG welding, and I got a brand new welder, or brand new to me welder, and it is just not operating right yet. I still got to figure it out. It will not strike an arc if I don't touch the metal first, so I got to figure out why it's doing that. So I'm just eating up the tungsten and making it a lot harder to weld than I need to. So some of the welds are decent, some of them are but it's together. So now I just got to knock this off, do all my welding inside, put the little crotch in there, and then put that back on, and this header will be finished. So now that we got this side back together and it's dropping about where we want it to drop, time to look at this other side. Now we're going to try not to reinvent the wheel and cut this whole darn thing apart and start over again like we did on that side. Because while I would prefer it to come further forward and be down through here, that puts it right by the starter. And we all know if these first gen small blocks of starters don't like the exhaust going right by them like that. So we're going to have to lose a little bit more foot room here. And we're going to try to just work with playing with the collector here. I've then cut it off. We're trimming this up and playing with this, trying to get it to go on here to where we can weld it, to get it to go past that, give us enough room without of course, rebuilding everything, and we might make it work. We're just going to play with it here and mess around until we get something that works, and if not, then I guess we're going to have to start cutting.